It's impossible to go through everything before the game even starts.
No, it's such a ruthless matchup, ZBZ. An unforgiving, cruel mistress.
Truly is. Set number 3, as I mentioned before, will be on Overgrowth for Group C to decide who gets out here in first place between ByuL and Life right now. In the top right in the blue, our Zerg player, it is ByuL. And he is pulling minerals on 8 supply.
Whoa, an 8 pull this time around.
This is what I was talking about. You can go once again and just throw it in Life's face.
You naughty boy. And in the bottom left, we do have the player about to get cheesed. It is Life.
How mad is Life going to be if he goes hatch first and gets cheesed out?
I think he's going to go for 15 pull right now. I feel this.
You feel it?
I feel it. I feel Life. We've seen a lot from Life today, and he's been more defensive than most, especially in his first best of. Let's see, though. It's going to determine everything right now. Life decision. Will you win this game, Life? Or will you deflect this?
It's already rallied to go for a pull. Oh? No?
Yep.
No. Oh, no, he's not going to go for it.
Oh, Life.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, God.
This could be horrible.
There's your hats first. I saw that one drone was actually rallied to the minerals. I
saw
was
that
behind.
too. I saw that. I was like, Life, you figured it out this time. But nope. It is going to be that 15 pull. 2 drones could even go into a gas from here.
Oh, no.
Don't do it. You did
He does.
You did it, Life.
He's going literally for the most greedy build you can go for.
Oh. This could get ugly. This could get ugly.
ByuL's going to commit to 8 lings.
There is a nook where you can drone drill. So
look at Life. He already tilts his head.
He's like, you
naughty boy.
You.
Bring out the paddle.
Bring out the paddle. Oh, whoa. Yes. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I like it a lot. Bring out. Well, he's already got the tape. Just bring the paddle and we're good to go. He's going to have to cancel this hatchery, I think. Like,
ByuL's going straight for drones.
Yeah.
And he's going to be so happy when he sees the timing of that pool.
I think Life's going to be at least a little bit relieved that it isn't going to be bailings. So he's like, okay.
It's something.
I don't have to actually
But he's not even going to have a pool.
Yeah, he's going to have to drone out, use all his drones for this fight. He's going to have to micro like a god.
It's already so many lings at the base of ByuL, or rather Life. Doing a bunch of damage. Nice drone drills.
Oh, this is getting close. It's a pretty decent trade.
More lings are coming out here, though. 4 still on the map. 2 in the base. ByuL looks like he did drone behind this. Only went up to 4 extra lings behind the ones that he lost.
Right. Well, 4 drones up is ByuL right now. So we are seeing a counterattack with a lot more lings. Doesn't matter there. He's got a queen already as well. So he can deflect just about anything. Sorry, he's got 2 queens. He can put him on the top of the ramp. He's going to go for that natural as well. So there's really no way Life's going to find damage here. So Life's simply going to play from behind. 16 drones to 14. You know, Life isn't too far behind.
He's also got that natural up for a while now. He's going to have that extra production.
If he can cancel this hatchery, Life should be ahead. That should be definitely ahead.
It doesn't look like he will be able to.
Oh, very smart from Life. He's going to go for the scout. He will get it too. Going to see no gases in each base.
And ByuL puts one down right as the lings are killed. Sneaky, sneaky. Even going to put down a spine here is ByuL. Wants to make sure he can get up that hatchery. He knows he needs to get it up.
Yeah, he knows he has to get it up. And he knew that Life also did have a gas pretty early on. He just didn't know how much, I guess, by the end of it, he mined. So it's always that threat of a speedling attack a little bit earlier than ByuL might expect. And Life going to start the Zergling speed before these links come in, so he has no idea when it began. It's always going to be in the back of his mind. It's like, when did you get the reserving speed? When is it upgrading? You will have about 100 seconds.
Oh, and the Lings are going to get by and get a second scout.
Very important. He's going to see the extractor once again. He's going to see that nearly 100 gas has been mined. Oh, 2 HP drone as well. Now, Life, are you going to throw down a Failing Nest behind this? This could be an idea. He wants to go for that aggression. It's going to be hard, though, because he has seen the extra queens. He has seen the spine crawl already as well. So he knows damage might not be possible.
Life losing an Overlord. This game is on a knife's edge right now. Every little thing counts. And it is that Failing Nest you were talking about. He's also going to have speed. And the choice for ByuL is Rotorn, Evo Chamber. Going to just try to transition right now.
I think we might even just see Mutas again from Life. He is going up to 4 gas very early on. Should be going for the lair any second now as well. Yeah, just focusing on defending with Failing Nest. Into lair, into Mutas. I do like ByuL's position for this, though, because he's already got 2 creep queens out. He's already got the creep spread on its way to the third base. And with these Lings, he should be able to make sure he knows what's going on. Be like, okay, you are going for that sort of Muta style. I do see 4 gases.
I was scared there for a second that he was just trying to go for Ling kills, but he eventually does go for that scout you're talking about. Sees everything.
Very important scout.
He's got a nice wall in the front, too.
And look at this. He's actually going for Carapace first before +1 range. And there we go. There's +1 range. Okay. This is good. So he's going to have that sort of the ability to go for that 1-1 timing once again as well. You know, go for that very heavy Roach counter attack when the Mutas come out. Light's going to have only Ling and unupgraded Muta to go kind of defend against it. And he could just take critical economic damage again.
There it is, Spire coming up. And he has the scout on the third base. He's got his own third base coming up here. He's going to be happy about that.
Yeah, the third base is going to make a big difference. It's definitely, it always is the #1 goal of the person opening Speedling Muta, to deny that third base for as long as possible. Deny the creep. Try and kill those queens. Stop the anti-air from coming out. And if you can do it for long enough and your Mutas come in, you can just maybe even deny the third base and put you so far ahead that there's almost no way you can lose.
Yeah, and I love that ByuL is committing heavily to protecting that third base here. He's going to keep these Roaches at home before the upgrades are done. Just make sure you can get it up.
Life should have about 8 Mutas ready by the time that Spire finishes. Good to go.
Nice little catch on one Roach. Kind of cute there.
I do worry for Life, though, in this kind of situation, because 1-1 Roaches with speed will be out before Mutas are. Yep. That is a massive problem.
It really is. We saw in the last game on Body Research Station, not the last game, but the first one, where ByuL, once he hit that 1-1 timing, he just went for a gigantic attack. We see Life not commit to only Mutas this time. He's going to make 6 Mutas and a bunch of Roaches, in fact.
Very smart, I think. He wants to get enough Mutas out to apply pressure, but he has seen these Roaches, and here they come. Barreling down the middle of the map. They're going to go for the third base, and there's no real answer for these. These are not going to be enough Roaches. They're not going to have the upgrades, and 6 Mutas are going to take forever to kill these.
He's got to delay. He's got to buy some time. He's going to get speed. That's something. ByuL not committing just yet. It's taking a little bit of extra damage. +1 attack is not going to finish for Life before this fight.
It might be enough, though. He's got good numbers, and with the Muta damage that has been happening over time, he might actually just have enough to deflect this.
Yeah, ByuL not fighting with his entire army. Wasn't able to group up because he was taking damage from those Mutas. He wanted to force the fight, but at the end of the day, I don't think his upgrades are going to pull him through this fight. And Life takes a really, really strong advantage after winning this huge fight, and he may just go for a big counterattack now.
He might just do it. He's up 30 supply. Mutas are going to start wiping out Overlords as well, maybe even supply block at some point. Yeah, that's a pretty heavy Roach count. The economies on the third bases are very similar as well. It's just going to be the upgraded difference. With ByuL will have the lead eventually. It's not over by any means. With that many queens as well behind these Roaches, it gets a little bit harder. And here we go.
Goes for contaminates on both Evo Chambers. A huge swell of roaches as reinforcements coming across. There are a lot of queens in the back, though, helping out hugely in this fight.
Yeah, it makes such a difference when you got about 6 queens wailing away at the roaches at the same time.
And all those transfuses, man.
Yeah, they just deflected everything. Those mutas did absolutely nothing. And it was a great defense from ByuL. And we've got an interesting game in our hands, Valdez. Very back and forth. And
all of a sudden, this gets very even now.
I didn't see either player killing each other for at least some time more. The 2-2 from ByuL is going to be a big problem coming into this, but Life's going to have his +2 missiles before that.
7 queens. Looked like 5 or 6 of them were fighting during that fight.
Life droning up his third base. And at the same time, we just see ByuL finally starting now, but made so many roaches until then. +2 carapace are going to just about to finish as well.
Going to open up these rocks, make it a little bit easier to engage on his own turf. Where's this guy going? Down to that gold? I think he was thinking about it, but turns it back.
Kind of weird way to go. I think we might even see Life go for the gold before we see ByuL. Life kind of clearing out the rocks already. And here we go. Big move across the map. 2-2 about to finish for Life. Oh, sorry, +2 about to finish for Life.
Look at the numbers, though. 50 to 36 in straight roaches.
Yeah.
Life will have the +2.
Yeah, he will completely annihilate this army.
ByuL cannot fight right now. He has to move back.
He is so far behind in supply and roach numbers. 14 roaches down. That is such a big difference.
Looks like he's setting up for some burrow movement harass at the third base.
I think Life is simply going to go for the kill. He's going to try and just end this game right here, right now. Yep. If he can find the concave,
he's maxed out. He's got +2. ByuL doesn't quite have it, but Life delaying, and that's going to give that time to allow ByuL to get it. And here comes that small harass force.
Oh, no, this is a big move. It's going to force Life's hand to go straight to the third base and try and end it here. He isn't committing any roaches to deflect this. He's all in essentially off this, because his economy has been crippled. But look at that roach count.
Oh boy. 66 to about 57, but ByuL is also maxing out now.
He's maxing out, and he does have the concave. Light's going to go for it just the same.
He's got the concave. He's got the +2 armor as well. And the spine crawler even. All those queens, so many transfuses.
Oh, it's getting pretty close. There's still quite a number of roaches on the left side for Life, but now that is such a concave for ByuL. I don't know if he can do it. The roach numbers are thinning out for ByuL on the left side, though on the top. Life actually might just have enough.
It's extremely close. But more and more reinforcements coming out here for ByuL. A lot of those queens on the right side do survive, but I don't know, Life does gain the advantage now.
But the Remax is the problem. ByuL deflects it for the moment. He's going to maintain that concave advantage once again, and the economy did not get crippled either. You see more roaches coming up, a lot more for Life.
Yeah, and now only 3 queens remain, only 2 of them over here to fight for ByuL. Life's going to have a very good concave. He's just going to go for it, but he has to be very careful.
That concave of Life, dominance, and look at that. Just
push it through.
Too many. Life should be able to clean this up. And if he can't, he can at least target this hatchery down and get out of there.
He's taking the fight for now. A bunch of these roaches on the right side as reinforcements.
It's so close. I don't think Life has enough. The concave's too good for ByuL once again. Maybe he should have tried for the hatchery.
Life still does have the advantage in army supply, but not all the roaches are grouped up together in that fight. And somehow ByuL holds on. And the longer he holds on, he has a better economy. He's going to be in better shape the longer this fight lasts.
Oh, man. All it took was Life to right-click that hatchery for a couple of seconds, and he would have got it down. He would be up a base right now. He'd be defending a counterattack, but he would have been in such a better position than he is now. Life really thought he could end the game. ByuL holding on there. Everything kind of resets at this point. The armies have reset. The economy is getting repaired for Life at this point. ByuL, with the advantage, going to make things a little bit harder now. He missed his window of opportunity. And with this gold base in the way for ByuL, it's going to cause a lot of problems and a lot of pressure for Life to do something. Not to mention this borrow movement.
Yeah. I would love to see him put on a little bit more pressure with that. Maybe he will eventually here, but I guess for now he just wants to defend this gold base. But another form of defense is putting on that pressure with the burrow movement, as we've seen many times in ZVZ. You just have one roach over there.
Exactly. There's one roach just sitting at the third base, forcing all of these roaches to sit there. About 13 roaches just waiting.
ByuL has the minor advantage, has that +2 armor for his roaches.
Looks like Life's simply going to stay on roaches as well for now. No transitions, no Hydra on the way. No borrow movement even, just simply roach. And I don't think Life never, oh, he actually does know now that that fourth base has finished up. And I think Life, he's decided, okay, I'm simply going to go all in from here. I have to make it happen because there's no way I'm coming back if I lose another fight. And he's up gold base. He's got to make it happen now. It looks like he's going to actually be the defender. ByuL going to start applying the pressure, which I think is so smart considering the situation. Up in economy, up in supply, up in upgrades. Start applying the pressure so Life can't actually do anything. And you're in a fantastic place.
Yeah. We did see Life trying to max out here with fewer drones. We noticed that he stayed at 44. Even after all that harass at his third base, he never remade any drones. He stayed on just straight roach. And I guess he's just going to try to take one big fight.
He does have 74 roaches to the 62 of ByuL. That's actually a massive difference.
That's the big thing here. But ByuL, he will have a bigger bank, and he may have a better remax from that. But if Life can take a really strong fight with a better concave, he can still win this game. It's definitely not over.
Yeah, if he can win so convincingly that he steamrolls the entire army, then
setting up that concave.
I think he can do it. We've seen it before. Like Life going to simply go for the counterattack. And if ByuL commits to this, he's going to be in such a bad place. The only thing that's kind of redeeming at this point is that remax. And look at this, so smart. Already remaking the Roach Warren. But he kills it before any remax can happen. So Life is in such a commanding position from here. What a beautiful decision. He should be able to wipe this army out with his supply advantage.
That's going to be the game-winning decision. He's got a better concave, more roaches, takes out that roach warren. The remax is coming across. ByuL's trying to make some spine crawlers, but he loses his fight in a landslide. And now Life pushing through. He has the huge advantage. He can target down whatever he wants.
Oh, yeah. He's commanding position, but that roach warren is nearly finished, and it's at the goal base, so Life isn't going to find it. Life's looking for it, actually.
Oh, man.
It's going to come up, and now we see the remax. 39 roaches are on the way.
And you know what? Life did waste a lot of time running from natural to main to natural once again, and he's even on the run here in the middle of the map.
He was looking for that checkmate move. Instead, he's going to settle to start dealing with the natural, but oh, there's so many roaches about to come out. I'm not sure if Life can kind of handle this sort of situation.
There's the remax coming out. They're not even fighting.
Oh!
ByuL not paying attention.
Well, this is one way to deal with it. Simply let them move command into your army.
Oh, my God.
And that gives him another breath of life right now.
This is turning into an insane game, Boomblade.
It's turning into something that shouldn't happen, but is happening, Valdez. So many crazy movements. Great decisions making from Life and big mistakes from ByuL. Will ByuL have as much of an army left over to kind of defend against this time? Life, I think he might actually have enough.
It may just be enough. He was fighting straight up against a lot of those spine crawlers. But ByuL, more roaches coming out. It's going to push Life back to a bit of a concave. He will be able to focus down that roach warren. No, he doesn't commit to it. He's going to try to fight straight up now.
Oh, he's run out of roaches at this point. The goal base proving to be too strong.
Look at Life's face. He's laughing.
GG.
GG. ByuL wins. What an insane CBC.
Oh, I'm sure he can't believe that. He's like, I actually almost threw that away. That movement from Life nearly clinched him the game. He just couldn't find the roach warren. That's all he had to do.
Yeah, like you said, you worded it perfectly. He was trying to go for the checkmate move, but he just didn't find it. Perfect placement from ByuL too, to put it at the gold base as far away from all the roaches where Life wouldn't expect it. And it was kind of covered by a bunch of spine crawlers at the same time.
Oh, yeah. That was so close. That was a genius move, by the way. That was so smart.
Oh, yeah.
To maneuver around the army like that, go for the Roach Warren instantly before trading any roaches.
That's your high-level ZVZ, boys. That's it's about as good as it gets.
That's about as good as it gets. It won't get better than that. Really cool play.
You saw both of the players' eyes were beat red after keeping them open for that entire time, not even wasting a moment to blink during that super intense game. ByuL will move on in first place on life. He has to play one more series.
One more series up against either Trap or Sue. Be waiting there in the finals for it.
Well, guys, let's jump into our interview.